Hi guys, it's TC here for you, and today what we're going to do is we're going to review the Japanese light tank, the Tier 4 Type 5 Keiho. It's a little Tier 4 light tank. It's not a scout tank, I should stress that straight away. It is a light tank. Therefore, it doesn't get +3 matchmaking, it gets the bog standard +2 matchmaking. It's an awesome little piece of kit, this. I absolutely love it. I think it's brilliant. A lot of people complain and say, oh, it's a bit slow, or it doesn't move around that quick or anything like that. And I actually have a lot of fun with this thing. It's a really fun tank to just bomb about in, play around in, test out some things. I really like this tank. As you can see, the crew's on the second skill. Going with the bog standard, 6 cents, camo, snapshot, repairs, and situational awareness, because as you can see, the crew is quite unique. You have a commander, you have a gunner, a driver, and then you have a radio operator. You don't actually have a loader. I can't remember which one of these guys does the loader operators. The driver, I probably should have put Smooth Ride or something like that on him, but it is what it is. I can live with it though. As you can see, we get a nice little Tier 4 57mm gun. It's one of two guns that you can get on this. You can get the 47mm or the 57mm. As you can see, the gun stats as it comes out of the factory: 25 rounds per minute, 87 penetration with 75 average damage, or 131 penetration with 75 damage, 29 and 100 average damage with the HE, 0.42 dispersion, 100 meters, and 2.3 second aiming time. The way I've got mine set up means that it reloads in 2.1 seconds, which gives me 28.4 rounds per minute. 2.1 second aiming time is a little bit quicker than normal, and 0.39 accuracy is actually a really good improvement on the 0.42, and that will only get better with time as we go on. It's quite a nice sneaky little machine. As you can see, 774 camo rating is actually really good for this. It's a very small, diminutive little tank. Mobility wise, little 150 horsepower engine with a 14.23 power to ton ratio. It's a bit weedy, but it does get up and go. 64-degree traverse, it's actually really good. And it's just a really fun tank to chuck about, have fun and enjoy. Really well worth playing. As you can see, I've gone with vents, rammer and optics on this. That setup gives me 393 meter view range, which is really nice. The radio is pretty poor, 530 meters, but obviously with time and with crew skills, that'll improve as you go. 30 AP, 30 premium AP. As you can see, there's no special heat or APCR or anything on this tank. It's just AP or premium AP. They're not cheap either. 2,000 credits per shot, but it's what you can expect. And the large repair kit, first aid kit, and automatic fire extinguisher are in effect as well. Gameplay I've got coming up for you is very reminiscent of my recent gameplay, of the recent video I did for you, Scout Step Away from the Trigger. And basically, this is the Tier 4 version of that game. I know a few of you are working up through your missions, and some people are starting to get into these light tank missions as well and saying, oh, they're difficult, these. As someone who plays light tanks a lot, I'm afraid that from my point of view I have to turn around and say they're actually really simple. But I can appreciate that some people struggle with them. So what I'm going to show you here is that with a light tank, not a scout, a light tank, you can pretty much achieve LT15 for the Stug 4. It's not a full completion because I am a little bit short on the spotted damage needed, but it pretty much is that mission, and it gives you an idea that it is doable. So you don't give up hope. Anyway, guys, we're going to go into the replay and we'll see what this can do. Okay guys, here we go. As you can see, platooned up with a really long-standing good friend of mine, medieval biker, Andy. Me and Andy have been through 3 clans together now. So I've known him a long time in the game. He's I've got a lot of time for him. So, as you can see, tier 6 game. There's only 3 tier 4s in this game, and all of them are on our team. So GG matchmaker, well done, working as intended. I'm looking at what there is on the opposition, and I'm looking at our team. We do have an ELC AMX, and they also have a Crusader and an ELC AMX. The Crusader you'll know very well from my review on that. That's an evil little tank. However, the Keyhole is a little bit more evil. The 915 bug kicks in there, and for some reason it thinks we join a platoon in game. What I decided to do is I'm going to go for the Magic Boosh. I will become Boosh. So, as you can see, straight up to the top speed, 50 kph. I know it's not rocket ship speed, but it's quick enough for this little thing, and it gets about nice and simple. Pop up using the cover of the bushes to make our way forwards, and we're just going to simply stop, park, and spot. Because of the camo crew on this, and because of the distance away from the Cromwells and the ELC there, we're actually providing eyes for our team here. I'm not going to waste any trigger discipline. I'm just going to simply stay and spot. Their ELC had a fantastic game there and lasted all of 50 seconds. Cromwell is in position. Skoda T25 is in the base. And this is it for the game. We just simply sit here very quietly. We're a tier 6 tank, we're a tier 4 tank in a tier 6 game. We can have a big impact on this, and you need to bear that in mind. As you can see, the gun doesn't have great accuracy. The circle is at maximum zoom in. Bert makes a slight mistake and tries to push across, and as a result, it's back to the garage for Bertie. A bit of overkill, but overkill is good kill. We're just going to sit in this bush for virtually the entire game, chill out, and just keep eyes on their team. We're already winning 4-0 on the opposition. Luckily, they get one back on us though. But this is a comfortable lead we've already built up in the first 2 minutes of this game. Quietly in the bush, spotting away. My worry is the Type T34, who could be in the bush on the top of that hill. The enemy Cromwell decides to suicide. GG, well paid. The T40 is pushing forward. I do get a little bit concerned because that tank does actually have reasonable view range. So he's what I want people to aim at. So I'm asking people to come, shoot him, shoot. And he's trying to oblige with his little pop gun there. And as far as this guy will be aware, he can't see any opposition tanks to shoot. So once I'm confident that their team has fallen back far enough, I'm afraid I do just look in this area for quite a bit because I'm on comps with Andy and we're exchanging some banter. Another Cromwell in the opposition is dead, has drowned himself. So next we're going to move up to the Golden Bush, not the Magic Bush, the Golden Bush. We spot the Turing 3 prototype. That's a fairly rare tier 3 tier 4, I think, or is it tier 5? Medium tank that you could buy for a short period of time. I feel sorry for the guy who's in it. Although the gun's got good penetration, it only has 35 rounds of ammunition, so at most he could do is 3,500 damage. I decide that there's a few of them enough left, and this Cromwell's pushing me forward, so I want more spotting damage. So off we go, looking for more spotting damage. We finish the game on 1 hit point, so we do get spotted. Unfortunately, we don't have a clean game. Andy's putting shots into that tank there. Someone tries to shoot us and misses. Carry on running across, getting eyes on these guys. I'm not going to pull the trigger unless I absolutely have to. Huge mistake on my part here because I forget that there is a Stug lurking here. And I want to stay safe. We've got the side of a Churchill here. We bounce one. And we get a 15-point kill. The Stug is trying to look through the window to get a shot on us, so we're running away. No. No, Mr. Stug. Don't shoot us. Mr. Stug gets taken out by Mr. Grill. We break down a fence. Bad gameplay here. Oh, we take a hit. Type T-34 is shrekking us. He's got a 2-second reload on that gun, so we just got to keep him. We've got 1 hit point left, but we survive. 1 hit point, 15 damage kill. Our M44 finishes the game with a coup de grace and a kill on our own tank. 15-4 win though there, and we got 1 kill for 15 damage. And that's an ace tanker game? Yeah, that's an ace tanker game, guys, and we'll see why. So, post-game results, let's go and have a look at them. Okay guys, post-game results for the Key Home Ace Tanker game. As we said, it was an ace. We got a spotter, unsurprisingly. We earned 45,897 credits with 2,892 experience. Was doubled for the first game of the day though. We got Scout and we got Patrol Duty. As we can see, we spotted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We spotted 11 of 14 enemy tanks. So we spotted over 2/3 of our opposition team. If we go to the team score, as we can see, 959 is our base experience. We didn't break the magic 1000 in this game, which is kind of what I aim for when I'm scouting. If I can break 1000 base, then I know it's a good game, in my opinion. This does make me laugh though. We did 15 damage with 1 kill. But we were top of the team by a long way. Feel sorry for this M44. If he was doing this kind of missions I've been doing for the SPG-15 that you've seen I've now completed, I'd be pretty gutted. But I just was lucky. Detailed report. Let's just see how much damage we spotted. So we know we fired 3 shots, of which 2 hit, 1 penetrated. And we did 15 damage, which gave us that 1 kill. But 3,797 damage spotted. I think for the Stug 3G, is it 3,000? It may be 4,000. I can't remember exactly. But yeah, so that's a tier 4 in a tier 6 game. Not a scout. Nothing special. No camo net. No binoculars. Just optics, vents, rammer, and a camo crew. Painted as well, obviously. That's why we were able to earn a clear profit of 44,213. I've seen people say they struggle to get that kind of profit in a tier 8 preferential premium tank. And this is a tier 4 light tank. I like the keyhole a lot. Really recommend it, guys. If you know, to me, it's definitely a tier 4 keeper. It's not a lux, so you don't get scouty matchmaking, but it is a lot of fun to play. And, you know, you get the benefit if you're not going to see tier 7s. You're still going to see tier 6s occasionally, like you saw there. That's the worst matchmaking you'll get in this time. But it can handle itself. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Please click subscribe. We'd love to have you sticking around. We're almost 150 subscribers on the channel, which is brilliant. Share, like, follow, all the usual gizmos and gadgets. As I may have said a few times this week on our videos, we are going to have a video every day this week. So that's good news for you, but I can't promise it every week. Anyway, guys, thanks very much. I'll see you later.